This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 21 Fallbrook Avenue, Thousand Oaks, California, 91320. Today is September 3rd, 2025. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 2-inch cast iron waste line cleanout located in the garage, just underneath the washing machine drain line. We did push out to approximately 39 feet 11 inches on our camera monitor with the attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer. So again, as I mentioned, we went ahead and pushed out through a cleanout, a cast iron waste line cleanout located in the garage just underneath the P-trap of the washing machine drain, and we pushed all the way through the cast iron. We were pushing through just to attempt to see if we could possibly push all the way through and get to the exterior of the property to the sewer before we began recording. As we pushed out, we did run into a hole, and again you can see this hole here is at approximately 39 feet 10 inches on the camera monitor, and we did locate this area, and it's just in the closet, between the closet and the vanity in the primary bathroom. So again, we did run water, and all that water appeared to be draining down into this hole. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back from here. Okay, we ran a little bit of water just to see if we can try to get our camera lens a little clear. Yeah. Okay, again, we ran a little bit of water just to help us clear our camera lens. So now we're going to pull back. Again, we're just continue to pull back. We are in cast iron waste line. This line here does appear to be coming from the kitchen area as we pull back, but the kitchen doesn't have any water. So again, we'll take a look at the cast iron as we pull back. Cast iron does have some buildup, does have a little bit of scaling, but again, it is period of the home. So again, we'll just pull back slowly, take a good look. Again, there at the bottom, you can see some cracking. And again, it's really hard to tell if that's cracking of the debris that's been settled at the bottom of the pipe, or is that actually the pipe itself cracking. So again, we'll continue to pull back. Again, as we pull back, you can still see that line of crack that goes through there. Again, it's very hard to determine if that's actual cracking of the pipe, or is that the debris that's cracking at the bottom of the pipe. So again, this cast iron waste line is period of the home. And some debris, some buildup, and right here you can see the whole bottom of the line is completely gone. So again, we're going to pause for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it is at approximately 2 foot 5 inches deep in the middle of the master bedroom. Again, we're going to continue to pull back, heading back towards our kitchen. You can see at the bottom of the pipe is completely rotted out. So that crack there is actually a crack in the cast iron waste line. You can see another hole there as well. There's another hole there. Again, we'll continue to pull back. The cast iron waste line would need to be completely repaired, completely replaced. Repairing it is probably going to be spot repairs, and by the time you dig up certain areas to repair this, you're pretty much better off replacing the whole line. So again, we'll continue to pull back. Again, you can see that crack running through the bottom. So that crack does appear to be eroded all the way through, and some areas have given away. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And as we pull back, you got a tie-in there. You can see a lot of buildup in that area. Making a little bit of turn, heading back towards our laundry room. And again, you can see a lot more buildup and debris in this area. So again, we're going to pull up and out of the clean out. And again, this is our our 2-inch ABS, cast iron wasteline clean out located in the garage. This goes out towards the front of the property. And this is our laundry room area. There's our drain line. And what we're going to do is we're going to pause for a moment, relocate ourselves to the front of the property. We're able to identify a mainline sewer clean out in the shrubbery up on the front right-hand corner of the property. So we're going to pause here. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves to a 3-inch ABS mainline sewer clean out located on the front right-hand corner of the property. And it was just underneath some shrubbery. We did mark it with a red flag to identify the area. This is our 3-inch ABS mainline sewer clean out here. This goes towards our front door. And that goes out towards the front of our property. And we're going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here at the edge of the clean out. And we'll drop down and begin our video sewer inspection. So we did run through the waste. Now we relocated our camera to the sewer. You can see that we transitioned in what appears to be cast iron. Pull back just a little bit. You can see there, again, another large hole. What appears to be a large hole in the pipe. So again, we don't want to get stuck in here. So again, we're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we're able to jump up and over that hole. And again, you can see another hole there at the top of the vitreous clay pipe right around the 9 o'clock, around the 10 o'clock, there's another hole there in the pipe. Again, we got a little bit of debris on our camera lens. We're going to see if we can run some water, see if any of the water will pass through, and possibly try to clear our camera lens. If not, we can run a hose through the clean out and see if we can get some water running to see if we can clear our camera lens. But again, we'll just continue to push out. And again, if we make it all the way out to the city street, to the city sewer, we could possibly rinse our camera there. And there we go, we got a little bit of water running. Hold on, pull back. You sure we went the right way? That clean out's going towards that hole. Hey then, did you run the sink? What'd you?
Tub running.
You have the tub running? Which way is the water running? Is it coming towards us or behind us? Push out. Keep going. Yeah, no, we're going towards the house. So that clean out goes towards the house?
It's going this way, Uncle. I made the sweep wrong then.
Maybe.
And just pull back then?
Yeah. Pull back a little bit. Okay, as we pull back, you can see that we possibly sweeped up the line and pushed up the line heading back towards the home. So again, we're going to pull back and see if we can get our camera to sweep towards the street. And there's a hole there. Let's shut our water down for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and attempted to push through this 3-inch ABS mainline cleanout at the front of the property. Unfortunately, this mainline cleanout is a directional cleanout, which is heading back towards the house and not out towards the street. So this actually, as we push in, you can see we push in, we'll continue to push in. We push in, we transition back into cast iron. And as we push into the cast iron, we get to a point where we're just basically at a hole here. And this is that hole that we're seeing inside the house where the erosion is eroding away the soil there at the bottom. You can see a pit there. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back from here. We're going to attempt to go back through the waistline clean out, and hopefully we can possibly get past up and over that hole and get all the way out into our city sewer. So again, we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves back to the 2-inch cast iron waistline clean out in the garage. And again, this is our clean out here. And again, we're in the garage just below the P-trap for the laundry. So again, we're going to zero out here at the edge of the, here, we're going to drop down, and we're just going to attempt to possibly, hopefully get past the point there where the line's broken. So again, if we can get through the crack that's in there and the portion that is eroded away and open, then possibly we can get up and over that area and possibly push all the way out into our city sewer. So again, we're just going to pause our mic here and attempt to push all the way out. And again, as we mentioned, as we pushed out, the cast iron waistline underneath the home has quite a bit of cracking and does have a few large breaks in the line. So again, this line would need to be replaced. So again, we're going to continue to push out, and again, we're going to attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer. Yeah, again, as we push out, we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to attempt to see if we can get past this point. You can see there's just a large hole in the vitreous clay, or the cast iron waistline. And again, this is in the closet area, in between the vanity and the closet in the primary bedroom. You can see that the line is completely eroded away. So again, we're just going to pause our mic here for a moment. Okay, again, we attempted to push out from this point to see if we can jump up and over this area. But again, as we push out, our camera just falls into the hole that's here. So again, we're going to pull back, and unfortunately, we're unable to get past this point. So again, as I mentioned, the cast iron waistline is definitely past its life expectancy, has quite a bit of large holes in it, has cracks all the way throughout, and again, this line would need to be replaced. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. As we pull back, you'll see the cracks in the line as well as more holes as we pull back. Again, as we pull back, you start to see that crack. And we continue to pull back, you see more of the crack. There's a hole there up at the top. And as we pull back, some more erosion of the crack. East crack is going all the way through the cast iron waste line. Just a matter of time before the bottom of it drops out as we continue to pull back. You can see this area here that this is completely eroded away and dropped out already. The line is completely washed away, cracked open. So again, we'll continue to pull back. Again, another hole, more erosion in there. And what happens is after a while, water gets running through, the water gets up underneath the pipe and starts eroding away around underneath the pipe, and eventually that crack just washes all the way through and the bottom of it will just drop out. So again, we'll continue to pull back. You can see that crack there at the bottom is again. So again, we'll pull back to our waistline clean out. And continue to pull back and get some tie-ins possibly coming in from our kitchen, heading back towards our laundry room, which is in the garage. And as we pull back, we'll come up and out of our clean out. And that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.